My sister completely hijacked my graduation trip to Disneyland, and I made sure she'd regret it. I'm 17, still living at home, and my sister is 28 with 2 kids, a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old. Here's the thing about my sister. Whenever she visits our parents, I automatically become the unpaid babysitter. And she doesn't just drop by for dinner. No, she comes for entire weeks. 7 full days where I'm stuck entertaining her kids while she gets to relax and catch up with mom and dad. If we go out to restaurants, guess who's stuck making sure the kids don't have meltdowns? Me, because mom needs to talk to her daughter and can't be bothered with her grandchildren. This was supposed to be my last summer before becoming an adult, so my parents planned this amazing graduation trip to Disneyland. Just the 3 of us, mom, dad, and me. A celebration of finishing high school and moving into the next chapter of my life. I was so excited. Finally, a family trip where I wouldn't be the designated child wrangler, but when we arrived at the airport, there they were. My sister, her husband, and both kids, standing there with their luggage and Disney ears already on their heads. Surprise! My mom said with this huge smile. Wouldn't it be so much more fun with the whole family? I felt my stomach drop. I knew exactly what this meant. 7 days at the happiest place on earth as an unpaid nanny. My sister came over and gave me this fake hug. Oh, this is going to be so great. The kids are so excited to spend time with their favorite aunt. I smiled back, but inside I was furious. This was my graduation trip, my celebration, and once again, it was being turned into babysitting duty. As we walked towards security, my mind was racing. I couldn't let this happen. Not this time. I reached into my backpack and pulled out my passport. Without anyone noticing, I slipped it into my sock, making sure it was completely hidden. We got to international security, and the moment of truth arrived. Where's your passport? The security officer asked me. I made a big show of digging through my backpack, checking every pocket twice. It was right here, I said, starting to sound panicked. I just had it. My parents rushed over, and we all started searching. I dumped out my entire bag, checked my jacket pockets, even looked on the floor around us. Are you sure you packed it? My mom asked, her voice getting tighter. Yes, I remember putting it in my backpack this morning. We searched for 20 minutes. My dad was getting sweaty, my mom was getting angry, and my sister was standing there with her kids, looking increasingly annoyed. Finally, my dad threw up his hands. We can't miss our flight. Maybe it fell out at home somehow. I'll have to go back and look for it, I said, trying to sound as disappointed as possible. You guys go ahead. Don't let me ruin the whole trip. My mom's face was red. This is incredibly irresponsible. Do you have any idea how much money we spent on your ticket? I'm so sorry, I said. I don't know what happened. My sister chimed in. Well, now who's going to help with the kids? And there it was, the real reason she was upset. I took an Uber home while they rushed to catch their flight. As I watched the plane disappear into the sky through my bedroom window, I felt the most incredible sense of relief. For the next week, I had the house completely to myself. No screaming toddlers, no dirty diapers, no being told to keep them quiet during adult conversations. Just peace, quiet, and the freedom to do whatever I wanted. Meanwhile, my mom and sister were posting nonstop on social media about how challenging it was managing 2 little ones at Disneyland, how they were exhausted and overwhelmed, post after post about what a nightmare vacation it had become without their built-in babysitter. My sister even posted a passive-aggressive story. When someone ruins a family vacation by being careless and thoughtless. But the best part? My dad figured it out immediately. When they got back, he pulled me aside. I know what you did, he said quietly. And honestly, I understand completely. But next time, just tell me. I would have gone along with it instead of wasting all that money on your ticket. My mom was still furious about the lost passport, and my sister wouldn't stop talking about how selfish I was. But I didn't care, because for once, just once, I wasn't the family babysitter on what was supposed to be my special trip.